Oh, the box idiot. All right, Sunset Rewind, back for another summer edition, joined by the gentleman from CoronaDelMar today, Breck Clemmer and Zach Giuliano. Thank you for being here today, gentlemen.
Thank you for having us.
CDM is back in the house.
CDM, the Sea Kings, wearing their crown right there.
That's right. That's why they're the Kings. Well, first of all, guys, before we get started, we got a new challenge this year that we're kind of promoting. If you've seen the show on YouTube, it's called HotOnes. And you can actually buy this online. I did that. And there's spices that get progressively hotter. The guy in the show has like athletes.
That's
musicians.
putting it mildly, no pun intended.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Actors and actresses. And so it's not a competition, guys. You can go as far as you want or you can stop anytime you want. On the show, they actually do 10 of them. We're not going to waste time with the lower level stuff. We're going straight to varsity. Right. So as the show progresses, we'll go ahead and dip these things. So should we start right now just to get this party started?
Yeah, we got milk, chocolate donuts for you, napkins. You want to avoid water with this, to be honest.
Spreads it.
Just lock and load, and we'll do a little toast to your upcoming season, and then we'll start talking about CDM football.
Is that enough, dude?
Yeah.
All right.
As much as you want, as little as you want. Just remember, we got 5, and they get progressively hotter. So
I've got a strategy
That's
here.
pretty good, Dad, right here.
I'm going to go with the milder one on the bigger piece.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a good idea.
All right.
All right, so this first one is this year's season.
Queen
Let's get back
Majesty Cocoa Ghost Hot Sauce.
Let's get back to the finals, but win it this time, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Oh, they're cold. I can't even chew this stuff. It's like rubber. All right,
Not too bad.
as I try to swallow this stuff.
Not too bad. Nope.
Guys, talk about last year. You're still actually juniors technically. Talk a little bit about last season. What kind of was your overall impression, and what have you learned from that going into this year?
Yeah, well, we made it to the championship game. You know, obviously came up a little bit short, but, you know, we battled through a lot of adversity. And, you know, coming into this year, we're trying to get back to that championship game and win it this year for sure. So
Everything seemed to turn around after that Harbor game for you guys last year.
Yep.
That almost seemed like it angered you guys.
Yeah.
Definitely. That was
I'd say we more came together after that game.
Yeah.
We could have went 2 ways. You know, that was really devastating for us to lose that streak. And we could have said, oh, like, our season's over, but instead we rallied together. Senior leadership said, we're not going to let this season die out. We're going to go make a run in the playoffs. And
Well, that's a great point because you had the Losal game, which is a brutal
It was a
loss.
tou- it was a
And
tough
Harbor, I mean, you
stretch,
guys were dead for
Yeah.
all intents and purposes, but you got up off the mat, parlayed that into a championship
Rally.
run.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, and I don't want to be too negative.
Yeah.
What was harder, the Harbor loss or the championship game loss?
That's a tough question.
That is.
Like, which one haunts you to this day more? The good news is you're juniors, and you can redeem yourself in both
Yeah.
instances.
I'd say the Harbor loss was
Yeah,
just,
for
it's just
really?
how close the game was.
Just
And
kind of sticks with you. And
Came up short,
how they're
1
like,
point.
they rushed field. It's still there.
Yeah.
But I can't wait to play them this year. It's going to be fun.
so let's talk about this year. Yeah. Besides you guys coming back, that was
synchronized.
pretty good in unison right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Who are some other key returners coming back to the Sea Kings this year besides the two of you?
On the offense, we have Max Nashed, who's kind of waited his turn the past 2 years behind Caleb and David. So he's going to have a big year this year. And then we have Garrett James, who's going to step in for Russell Weir on the outside at the X position. So those are 2 guys on offense that should stand out.
Yeah, and then our defense returner, we have Emerson Tingley at linebacker.
Yep.
Linebacker room's a little young, but there's a lot of skill in there. And then our DB room's really, really good. We have Brady Goodall, who I know you guys know, and then Nick Telesco is really stepping up at cornerback. And then we have a couple juniors in the DB room that are going to be ballers too. So, I think we're
So the two of you and Sebastian are true tight ends, and that's really your natural position.
Yeah.
Do you actually have formations where all of you are in at the same time, or do they just spread you out? Are you really a tight end, or do they use your receiver?
Well, we do a lot of 12 personnel.
Okay.
I would say Sebastian's more of the hybrid guy in our offense, but he puts his hand down and blocks a lot too. So, you know, we're going to get Breck more involved this year in 13 personnel, and it's going to be fun to have all 3 of us on the field at the same time.
So when you guys are doing 7 on and the linemen are doing their thing, who do you usually go with? Do they split you guys up like, all right, Breck, you're with lineman today?
Well, last tournament, we all went with the 7-on-7, but we might mix it up in the summertime when we have the other tournaments. So
Okay.
Yeah, because when you game plan, I'm sure there's going to
Yeah.
be certain games where you're going to be more run heavy versus pass
Yeah,
heavy.
it's tough
right?
because like we all still like they put all of us that play tight end. They make us learn edge too.
Yeah.
So when
Nice.
we're doing live
Smart.
competitions too, we have none of our edge rushers over there because we're all playing tight end
Yeah.
in a 7-on-7 tournament.
Kind of like
so.
Russell last year, right?
Yep.
We're in those
Yeah.
third and long
Russell, yeah,
passing
the edge.
situations.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. So we know about the returners. Who are some guys that kind of stepped up in the offseason, maybe sophomores, or going to be juniors that we haven't heard of or didn't play last year,
Yeah.
but you're watching thinking these guys are going to contribute?
Yeah, defensively, I would say Scott Anderson has had a big offseason. He got hurt the Los Al game last year. I think he broke his ankle, but he's going to have a big year at Mike, linebacker, this year for sure. He stepped up in the weight room.
Yeah, our interior offensive line, they're going to be young, but they're doing great. I think it's the best spring we've had for offensive linemen. Eddie Susulik's going to be one of our starting guards, and then Landon Rucker at center. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they do this year, but I know they're going to be great.
So, guys, going into your senior year coming up here,
Yeah.
college is on the horizon.
Yeah.
Zach, we know you've already committed to Stanford, so congratulations on that.
Thank you. Yeah.
What's the recruiting process been like for both of you guys?
Well, it's started for me my freshman year. I got my first offer was UNLV, so it was a long process, but I knew that Stanford was where I wanted to be in the long run. You know, it's close to home. You know, great academics, high level football, so it's where I want to be for sure.
One of the things I want to piggyback on that a little bit, and this is your business, so you can answer this however you want. The whole NIL thing, when you were going through the process, would schools say, hey, if you come here, we'll give you this? Or is it like, if you come here and you do well, we can get you this? Did the whole NIL thing come up at all?
They mentioned it a lot, and I tried not to focus on that stuff. I was trying to put myself in the best position, for the rest of my life,
Right.
and for my future generations and stuff like that. So
And all the schools kind of dangled that out there a little bit
They
more
all
or less?
talked about it, and they all.
I mean, it's a new frontier, so I'm not
Yeah.
even sure if they know, to be quite honest. But okay, so that is the new
Yeah.
norm now.
How about you, Breck? What about you? Talked about some Ivy League schools
Yeah,
possibly.
I would love to play football in the Ivy League. I mean, I think it'd be great to get somewhere academically that I wouldn't be able to get to without football. And I think it'd be
Well,
great.
let's talk about your grade point
Yeah.
averages.
Yeah.
I mean, Stanford and Ivy League, what's your
yours,
GPA?
Zach?
Last semester I got a 4.4 GPA.
Oh, wow.
So I think overall weighted on like a 4.2.
And Breck?
I'm around-
If they
I got a-
divided it
yeah.
by, what was yours?
I got a 4.4 last
So
semester too.
remember last year, CDM won that prestigious award for the highest GPA of any football school in the southern section, which is like, I don't know, 300 or 400, whatever it is.
4.4, just for perspective, is straight A's in AP
Honors
classes.
classes,
No,
yeah.
not honor, AP.
AP,
'Cause
right.
You get the, I mean, that's like big time. And you got finals coming up, so
This week, yep.
Yeah.
we'll be
How'd
conscious of
how'd
your
AP
time.
exams go for you this year?
They weren't too bad, honestly. I think we did those 3 weeks ago, so I haven't.
Probably scored all fives.
Yeah. So,
Right.
but
They're probably going to
come-
college as
Yeah,
juniors
yeah.
with all the credits they
Exactly.
Those
accumulated.
scores come out in July, I think. So.
Yeah.
One of the guys I wanted to ask you about was Coach Ketchum. All right, he runs the FNL League up by my house in Los Alamitos, and rumor has it he gives a great pregame speech.
Oh, yeah.
Is that true, and how effective was that speech he gave before your game last year?
I mean, it was a tough game that we had a speech before. It was Los Al.
Okay.
But I think it might have been the best speech I've ever heard before
Yeah,
football
for
game.
sure.
But it didn't really carry over to
I mean, it was just a tough game. I mean, we were talking, me and Emerson Tingler were talking, we should have got that before Harbor. I mean, we'd love to have him do
Yeah,
it
for
again.
sure.
He brings energy every day to practice. He's one of our favorite coaches, and he's just always fun to be around.
In his defense, and this is a true story, Dole, you were there.
Yes.
Coach Fenton, who's the head coach at Los Al, used to be at Cypress when we coached with him.
Yeah.
And the year we played Mater Dei was when Barkley was a senior.
Yep.
And we were probably a 99-point underdog.
We lost 42-7.
Ray gave the best pregame speech. Remember, it's about the Caribous in World War II. I mean,
Yeah.
it fired me up.
World War II.
And
Oh,
we
boy.
stopped them on their first drive and then proceeded to get wiped out.
Yeah, there was about like the first 5 minutes of the game. We're like, it's 0-0. We're hanging with Mater Dei, and then like next series, Barkley throws this absolute missile.
Yeah.
So
The
there's no
receiver
real
gets behind the
correlation
safety, and it's like, uh-oh.
between great pregame speeches and how you I mean, it just happens that way.
How about another wing or
All right.
do it.
Let's
Chicken
do it.
tender.
Okay, what do we want to? What's this one?
Little cold chickens.
yeah, whatever we're calling these?
You know, I don't know what's worse. The hot sauce are these wings. They're cold. They're chewy.
That's the real challenge.
Which one's this?
still
Calm
feeling the
down.
first
This
one.
is number
Yeah, I'm still
7.
feeling them.
All right. Yeah, it's going to progressively build, so it's
So
an
this would be-
exponential pain. The 13 Angry Scorpions.
Right. This is going to be
13.
13 Angry Scorpions, Jekyll, and Hyde.
Popped up in the milk for next round.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh, boy.
Front, what's that? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I've already front loaded mine just so you know, just to save time.
That was a mistake.
All right, this one's to staying healthy and having a successful
right,
year.
Man,
Let's
I
go.
put too much on there.
Okay. while you process that, the Jack Elliott Award, very prestigious award, very important in the CDM community.
Of course.
This is trivia time.
Yep.
Christian Books had it last year.
Yep.
Trent Merriman had it the year before.
Yeah.
Do you remember who won it the year before Trent?
I do. It's Jake Simpkins.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, that's really important in our program.
Nice.
Our coaches they always harp on that, and it's a huge honor, and they make sure everybody's up to knowing that. And
Well, let's go next level. Who got it before him?
Jack Johnson.
Jack Johnson.
All right, yeah. I thought I was going to get you guys.
Impressive.
And by the way, shout out to Coach Griffin. He was the one who dropped those last two on me because I didn't
really?
know. Yeah, he gave me a call last night, and I'm impressed, guys. That is a big deal, and you nailed it. So
Yeah.
kudos.
So I was at your passing league tournament a couple weeks ago. Guys look well. Saw you throw against Cyprus. How overall? How's the offseason been, and where do you feel like you've improved most as a football player, both of you?
Yeah, it's been a great offseason for us. I feel like our team, has really bonded and connected. We've really stepped up in the weight room too. Teddy Barber, our D-line coach, has been doing a great job in the weight room, managing that and stuff. But yeah, I feel like everyone's just stepped up in the weight room overall. That's everyone's, biggest upgrade this offseason. But yeah.
I would say the same thing. For me, like last year, I ended the year at probably 195, and I'm up to 220 now. So
Wow.
that's our strength coach.
25 pounds.
Yeah.
Our strength coach is doing a great job. I mean, there's a great culture we're building. It's just different this year in the weight room. Everybody's bought in, and I'm excited to see.
Yeah.
So what can we
What's
expect
on
to
the
see
field.
from CoronaDelMar overall
I
this
think,
year?
I mean, last year, we got teams love to run heavy sets against us and run the ball.
Right.
And we were talking with our defensive coordinator, like, we don't want that to happen this year. And we made that change in the weight room, and I think that's really going to transfer over to the field.
A lot of
Yeah.
smash mouth football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's talk about the Sunset League, which is no longer. What was your initial thought when you'd heard that? You're in a new league. Any thoughts on saying goodbye to the old Sunset League? And are you guys the Beta League? What's
Yeah,
the
Beta
name?
League.
The
Beta.
Beta.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like that name?
Beta sounds
Beta
a little
League champions?
submissive, but
I don't really like it. I like Sunset League name better, but
I like. Yeah, I
You
like
can
I'm
Sunset.
rename it, by the
I'm
way.
excited
Yeah.
to play these type of teams. We usually don't get to play like all these Orange County teams that are like our same level. It's going to be super competitive, and I think we can go win a league title. And I'm glad Harbor's in our league too, because
Yeah.
that's a staple.
Well, let's see. Hey,
Yeah,
Murphy,
let's
can
go
you
ahead
please
and-
pull up my the schedule on my monitor? Let's talk about your schedule. And you're right. It's oh wait, no. I screwed this up. Do they see that like this, Murphy, or do they see it this way on the monitor the way I've got it with the next one up?
That's what it looks like to me.
Okay, so I somehow screwed this up. So let me see if I can fix this real quick, guys. Bear with me.
Opening with Palos Verdes.
Start slideshow. Yeah, Dole, go ahead and.
So PV, what's unique about playing at PV? You guys remember?
here we go.
daytime game, so that's always tough.
You know why?
They don't have lights, right?
Yeah, there's some like ordinance in Palos Verdes or something where the neighborhood doesn't want to be distracted by
Yeah.
night games or
It's
something
5
like
games
that.
a year. Who cares? Like, is it that difficult?
It's a
for,
whole
like,
different
2
atmosphere.
hours.
Like
Yeah.
the heat, you don't go to school that day. We got a class like 9 a.m. because we
Right.
gotta,
Because you got to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
games at
team
3:30.
meal, and they're always. I mean, that game's always close, no matter what.
Well, it's the
between us.
battle of the Sea Kings.
Yeah.
Sea
They got
Kings
us
versus
last
Sea
year,
Kings,
but
yeah.
we're excited to.
Well, they
put
were
up
good
there.
last year. They were 10-0. They had that
Yeah.
freshman quarterback. He's
Yeah.
back there, a physical team. I'm looking at San Clemente. Can you pull that up one more time, Murph, please? You got. I look at your league. I mean, every one of those games. I don't know if you're a 7-point favorite or underdog, but they're all competitive. Like you can play that schedule 10 times and have 10 completely different
And
records.
I
'cause
got to
they're all-
imagine you have some extra motivation because San Clemente beat you guys last year. I was at that game, 28-14.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm sure you're going to be highly motivated to play them up here in Newport Beach.
Yeah.
Shabuga Hills is
And that's an
nail-biter.
Alpha League team as well.
Yeah.
I got to
Big
be
one.
honest, though, guys. I'm looking at this picture, and I'm not so much worried about the schedule. I'm looking at the way you're carrying the balls. Do you guys work on ball security at CoronaDelMar? Is
We
that-
do.
You do?
I think I'm like mid-plant right there, but I definitely should get that.
5 points of
higher.
pressure. Does that ring
Number,
a bell?
number 88's Breck and
Yeah,
number
that's really-
81's Zach.
I got it really list there. Our receivers coach always makes fun of me. He's every day in practice yelling at me like,
Oh, this is an ongoing
"Fix
issue?
the
Yeah.
ball." No, we fixed it towards the end of last year. It won't
How about-
happen this year.
well,
I've
the
never
only
fumbled in my career, so.
Well, don't jinx
knock on
yourself.
wood
Knock
right
on
here.
wood, right?
How
I
about
just-
Tribuco Hills on there? Got to give
Yeah.
a shout out to Colin Penny. Beat Tribuco Hills 17-15 last year because Penny's field goal.
Yeah, you guys had to
Yeah,
sweat
that
that
was
one
a
out a
tough
little bit. I
game.
remember that.
Yeah.
Okay, so work on ball security. I know this is something we install at the freshman level.
Yeah.
Coach Griffin runs a tight ship, so I can't imagine this is on him. So
No, it's not.
I would get
And
earfuls.
there's Newport Harbor again, 21-20 last year.
Yeah.
So You know what game really intrigues me, though? Is that last game, Yorba Linda. You've played them the last 2 years in the playoffs.
The rubber match.
2 years ago, they beat you. Last year, you returned the favor, which catapulted you to the championship game. So talk about Yorba Linda, what you know about them. Jeff Bailey does a great job. Orange
Former
County
Bruin.
legend. Yeah.
Yeah, my brother actually used to play there. So, but I played Yorba Linda my sophomore year in the playoffs, and they got us pretty good. You know, they were just running the ball, you know, straight up the middle. We couldn't really stop it. Their O-line was great that year. And then this past year we played them again. We finally, you know, figured out their run scheme and all that. I didn't get to play in that game, unfortunately, but it was a fun game to watch for sure.
There you go.
Yeah,
All right.
I feel like we've almost developed a little bit of a rivalry with them.
Yeah,
it's
I
fun.
What's coming?
There's
It's
a
the last game
rivalry
of the
there.
year. It could be for league.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
potentially.
It's super fun. They're
San
a
Juan
really
Hills
tough
is
team.
good. To
Yeah,
Villa
San Juan
Park
Hills
is
good,
always
yeah.
a quality
Yeah.
program. That is a tough league there.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to what am I looking at? Your parents were nice enough to send me some photos, so I'm just going to pop these up real quick. Does this ring a bell?
It does ring a bell. That's me and my dad in Hawaii. I think I was about like 9 there.
Yeah.
Some baggy shorts there, coming all the way down to the ankles almost.
That's a great picture.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Little
move
sunset.
on. Is that Ant-Man?
No,
it's
that's
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Deadpool, all right.
Every year, me and my family go on a trip to Tennessee with about 6 families, and every year there's a different theme, and we all dress up, and it was superheroes, I think, this year.
Was that you?
That is me.
All right, good look, good look.
Yeah.
This look I'm not feeling so much, and please don't bring this style back.
That is
Yeehaw.
this year, actually, at Stagecoach.
It's Stagecoach.
Yep,
Nice.
and those
Nice.
are the overalls, and that's not a good look, but
Yeah,
they're
at least
rocking
you're
it.
being honest.
Yeah.
This next one, I got 2 more and you're off the hook. Looks like you're having a bad day.
Yeah.
What's the problem here?
I don't know. I think we're on the lake there.
On the lake?
You can kind of see in my reflection the boat kind of like
Oh, yeah.
thing where the
Family Ohio
yeah,
State
we-
fans?
Yeah, I was born in Ohio.
Oh,
well,
that's right.
here
that's
you
right.
go, right
Brutus
here.
Buckeye.
Yeah, that's at the Rose Bowl actually.
Look at that.
Yeah, Ohio State. I think it was
They
versus
play there like
Washington.
every other year in the Rose Bowl.
Yeah,
I
we
went
love-
to that,
me and my dad always go there, and
I went to the Ohio State-Oregon Rose Bowl game, I don't know, 11, 12 years ago. It was
that
great.
game. This was pregame. I saw Brutus. I sprinted. You
That's
can see I'm a
awesome.
little tired,
Yeah.
sweaty there. Got up there, took a selfie with him.
Well, that's how you got in such great shape, chasing down
yeah.
Brutus.
There you go.
All right, last one, you're off the hook.
That's,
Hey.
Yeah.
That's about 2 weeks ago. I was prom.
Prom?
Yeah. It was a
Now,
good
did you
time.
go with the
Yeah.
date? Like, I was asking Los Al about this. It
Yeah.
seems like nowadays everybody goes in these big groups
Yeah.
as opposed to with an individual person. Is
Yeah.
that a thing now? Or?
Yeah, I had a date. I went with my girlfriend, but
Okay.
we were also in a big group with a bunch of guys from our football team and different sports. So it was a mix of both.
All right,
Yeah.
Zach, you're up now. You can
right.
thank your dad because he was really merciful.
What am I looking at?
2 photos. I know you guys like to go here after the games.
That's a pretty deep photo, but
Yeah. Well, let's
Yeah.
break this down.
so I used to live in the South actually, and every summer, because my grandma lives out here in California, that's why we moved out here.
Okay.
But we would come out here every summer, and I guess I enjoyed in and out when I was younger, but
You still do.
yeah.
No,
the
that's
McDonald's at the
no, that's
South
true.
is the Waffle Hut or the Waffle House. We drove to the
Waffle
South,
House.
and every
Yeah,
other
Waffle
exit
House.
was a Waffle House. And what
I
is
will-
this place?
My niece and nephew live in Florida, and every time they're in California, that's like the first place they want to go is In-N-Out
Yeah.
Burger. Totally.
All right, last one. If you don't make it as a football player, maybe as a goalie. in
Oh,
hockey.
nice.
I actually haven't seen that picture before, but
Oh,
yeah.
okay, well.
I was a huge
Theo
Nashville
Fleury?
Predators
Oh, you're a
fan.
Preds fan. All right.
Huge Preds fan growing up. Used to go
All
to
right.
games pretty frequently, but yeah, I guess I was playing hockey with the pillows on my knees. But
All right, you're off the hook. The photo, yeah, it's all right.
Pecorine.
So shout out to the parents. Thanks for sending
Yeah,
those
thank
on
you
in.
very much.
We're gonna move on to the Taboo game. Before that, should we do?
I think we've earned
you guys
another
ready for a wing?
The bomb.
another.
Oh, the bomb.
Yeah.
Now
The
this
bomb.
one's actually the worst in my opinion.
Yeah.
Bomb.
It gets easier after this. This is the bomb. And so, if you don't know, with hot sauces, they actually measure the heat. I think it's called Skulls.
Scoville units. Or
Yeah, I
something?
saw
Yeah.
it,
So
I've
when
seen
this is done, you can look at the back and tell your friends, "Hey, I did a 10,000
bragging
Scoville."
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting, gentlemen. Right here.
So this one we'll do to Battle the Bay. We can't be biased and pick a team, but we're pulling for both of you guys. But we wish you the best of luck in that game this year.
Yeah.
So this one's for Battle the Bay. By the way, that's on a Thursday night. Do you know why they're doing that?
It's a Jewish holiday on Friday. And
Oh, really?
We're not allowed to play. They're not allowed to play. I think after dark, we're not allowed to be out.
Yeah,
They're
something
not
like
to like do.
Oh wow.
something,
Okay.
which
Well,
is
I saw Thursday. I'm
tough,
like,
but
what?
We still hope kids come out. I mean, I think
Dude,
it'll still
it's-
be. It'll still be rocking. But
It should be, yeah.
Yeah, it's whatever.
All right. Well,
right.
to Battle the Bay. Let's go. A bomb.
Uh-oh.
Alrighty then.
This one likes to.
Is it the bomb?
This one will kick in after a second. I remember
Okay.
that.
While you guys are, yeah.
Says Taryn. Yeah.
We're going to move on to Taboo.
Yeah.
Dole, get your timer out, please. Woo. You're going to have 60 seconds to read the card. You get as many as you can in 60 seconds. Who wants to read and who wants to guess?
I'll read. He'll guess.
You guys are, you got 2 4-4 guys, so you got a shot. Dole, let me know when you're ready.
Throw it a little bit.
There you
Hurts
go.
a little, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's the delay.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that delayed reaction.
Hey, only 2 more and you guys did it.
I'm ready.
Oh,
Are you ready to rock this one?
you ready?
All right, when he starts talking, Dole, you can start timing.
All right. You played receiver for us last year, senior.
Russell Weir,
Yep. Not UCLA, but
USC.
yep. We played Los Al here. I'm gonna pass this one.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They're in our league, the Chargers.
Edison,
Yep. Not USC, but
UCLA.
yep. Defense line want these. It's like a non-tackle for loss, but
A sack,
yep. Not a field goal, but a
extra point.
Yeah.
KT.
Yeah. 7-on-7. They call us this. I'll pass it.
Pass it.
Yeah. Not a squat, but it's like upper body
Bench
chest
press,
movement.
bench
Yeah.
press.
Good.
Yeah. It's playoffs. It's the section we're in. California.
Southern section. CIF Southern
Yes.
section.
Yeah. They pay players for college.
NIL.
Yep.
Okay, back to the originals.
Yeah. It's like
10 seconds.
7-on-7. It's like you throw the ball. They call it. It's
Passing league?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
good.
I think we already
You
did
did
this
that.
one.
Drop
yeah. We played at the stadium against Los Al.
Time.
Memorials.
No.
Oh, veterans.
Close.
I forgot
You know what?
the
I
name.
kind of screwed you guys on that one because I was supposed to put your home stadium. That was the one I used for Los Al. So if there's a tie, I'm going to figure you into this. Because that
Give
should
us-
have been
give us
Davidson
a tie,
Field.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't
I forgot it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you would have said our
Yeah.
home stadium, you would have said
That was
Davidson
pretty fast,
Field.
though. We got
No.
it.
You finished it essentially.
Yeah.
All right, we got lightning round and cup challenge left, so I guess we got to do one more chicken tender.
Already?
Yeah.
You guys all right with this? I mean,
Yeah.
we're not trying to
Extra mean
cost
green.
TDM2 starting players here. This one
The last
is
one was
the
pretty hot.
I'll leave my big one for
green
Russell.
machine.
Oh, green.
This is the Edison one, the green machine. What's?
Describing the heat. You know what I mean?
All right, so let's eat it, and then I want you, as if you were like on one of those cooking shows.
Yeah. Last one.
Describe
I felt
what you're
it was
feeling.
like a dry cough almost.
Yeah.
Are you liking any of these?
first couple were
The
pretty
first
good.
one wasn't too bad. I like the first
Oh,
one.
that was a big.
So here we go.
I think the bomb actually had a good taste to it.
By the way, the first 5 are actually tolerable and enjoyable. So if you do like spices, you can buy that thing online. It's pretty cool. But
Extra
I'm not gonna do
mean
that,
green.
let's dust this. Let's talk about the experience.
I did not put that much on here.
What's this one? We
got
got
a lot on there.
Extra mean green.
No, what are we toasting?
Coach
How about to Coach Griffin giving
Coach
me that
Griffin,
trivia
yeah, that's
answer? And
absolutely,
he's always
yeah.
been good to us.
Coach Griffin,
All right, Coach
the
G, this
man.
for you.
See, that starts off like kind of almost subtle, like avocado almost, but now
It's not the
it's got a
initial
kick
bite.
to it.
It's there you go. Yeah.
Got a kick to it.
Oh,
Have you seen Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah.
No, it's not so bad. It's just a little tingly. And 2 seconds later, they're about
yeah.
lose their minds.
It starts off like a green salsa and then just
Oh my gosh.
boom, right? Right?
Right?
There's a kick to it. Yeah.
The good news is we're down to 1 more.
Oh,
And you guys
boy.
have
Like
stepped
my
up.
tongue's on fire.
Yeah, I know. Oh gosh.
Don't rub your eyes. Don't touch your mouths. Eat those donuts and milk.
I'm almost done with my milk.
Oh boy.
We got more for you.
Have a bite of the
Like right in my
donut.
uvula.
The donut will help you too.
Did you drop that term? So I was at a 4-4.
Lightning round.
Thank God.
Describe it. Like, describe
It's brutal, isn't
Describe
it?
it. It hurts. What do you, I don't know. Even
Yeah,
like,
It's like only my right side of my throat's like on fire. I think it just only hit that side, but it's like tingling and
I got the tongue
It's got my
bad.
Yeah.
tongue. Yeah. My
The tongue
Tongue
goes
is
in my
like
throat.
tingling.
eyes a
The
little
back
bit
of my
water.
tongue.
And try to avoid the lips because that's
Yeah.
it's only getting worse.
Oh, my tongue is.
Sweating, forehead sweating a little bit.
Yep.
Dole, this was the worst one by far.
Yeah.
I said this one lasts.
This was
Yeah.
the one where the quarterback stopped.
Right there.
This is actually worse, I think, than the
glasses
last.
It hasn't
are
gone
fogging
away
up
yet.
now.
Yeah, my forehead's sweating.
The glasses are fogging up.
All right, let's do lightning round. Let's get our minds off the heat.
Let me remember how to talk.
This one starts with me. Okay.
Okay.
These are quick, simple, easy questions. Nothing deep. Just yes, no, maybe so type answers.
Maybe so.
Maybe so. Okay. Which
going to
current
these yet?
teammate would make the best future president?
Future president. That's a tough question. I'm gonna have to go with Garrett James. He's very smart. He's very detailed. I think Garrett James would be one.
All right, smart and detailed. That's your qualifications for president. What are you
All right.
looking for?
I'll go. Oh. I'm gonna go Aziz Altajawari.
Wow, that's a good one.
He's our right tackle, and he's just a stand-up guy, but he's pretty funny. I think people would want to rally around him.
His name is Z?
Aziz.
Aziz.
Yeah.
We met him last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's
I
got
like
big
that
hair.
guy. Yeah, good guy.
Yeah.
Good
All right,
call.
everybody loves Coach Kevin Heddig. However, which teammate would make the next great head coach at CoronaDelMar?
I think Max Shed, because
Ah.
he's very smart on the field. He knows his stuff. He always knows the coverages, knows what's going on with the defense. I think he would make a good coach.
How's that hot sauce treating you, by the way?
Not good.
That's why he can't answer these
Hard to
questions.
think through them. Yeah. I'm gonna say I'll go Brady Goodall. He kind of
Brady?
he's like can connect with people really well, and I think he could get people like motivated and stuff. So,
All right. Which teammate has the best shot to be a future MMA champion?
oh gosh,
MMA.
Who's the stud that you just want no part of if you read him into a...
I'm going to go Anthony Hastings. He's a big guy.
heavyweight.
He's a heavyweight. Yeah, he's tough to move. He's a big guy. I think he could definitely be an MMA
right.
guy.
I'm gonna go Max Voitas.
Oh, that's a
This
good one.
guy, he'll bench press 315. He can squat over like 550.
Jeez.
His legs are probably the size of me, but would not want to take one from him. Not gonna
All right.
lie. Yeah.
All right, we kind of already addressed this one, but you can go with more than one answer. Which teammate has the best shot to get into an Ivy League school?
Outside of you two, 4-4, you're pretty much guaranteed. Who's some other smart guys on your team?
Sebastian Boydell is very smart.
Oh, Sebastian?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
probably
he's
smart.
tight
He's the smartest
He's a
tight
tight
end. I'm
end.
not gonna-
Really?
He knows his history and stuff. He's a smart guy.
Yeah.
So he could.
I'd say the same. He got a 5 on the AP exam last year.
Wow.
Yeah, he's.
So he'll be going to college like a junior with all the AP credits.
Yeah.
He's already
Yep.
all right. Does he want to play next level? I mean, is he?
He does.
Yeah, he
I think
wants
he's
to.
going to a bunch of camps.
Who are some guys getting offers outside of you two? Have we asked him that yet?
Dorset, Steckard. I
Yeah.
think he has 2 offers right now, but
Oh, good.
He's starting to pick up
Yeah.
some popularity.
Sebastian's got a bunch of interest right now. I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if he picked up an offer before the season starts.
Nice.
All right, Dole, you're up. All right, no, is it me? Okay. Oh, okay. Do you guys play any other sports outside of football?
I used to play lacrosse last year, but
Golf guy.
yeah, I play a lot of golf. When the off season starts, I start playing golf. I don't play as much in season, but I grew up playing tournament golf in the South.
What's your
In the
handicap in the where?
The spice is getting to me.
All right.
In the South, yeah.
In the South.
I used to play tournament golf.
What's your handicap?
Right now, it's probably like a 9 or a 10.
All right.
I'm working on it.
Murph's a good
Yeah,
golfer.
Murphy's
If you ever got some
kid
free time,
plays
hit
at
him
Orange
up.
Lutheran.
They made the
Really?
state regionals. They had a good year. All right, go
And
ahead.
I like to play hoops.
Hoops?
In the off season, all of us go play pickup basketball. And if you ask some guys, I like to get a little aggressive and maybe throw some dirty elbows or something. But
There you go.
yeah,
It's a physical sport.
I like playing it. Yeah, I think I'm all right. So I'd say that.
So, what's your best memory playing football so far to this point in your lives?
I gotta say, just the freshman football experience. Just the
Coach
whole
Griffin.
year. All of your buddies play. It was so fun. Coach Griffin's a great coach, a great guy to be around. So that was really fun.
And his record like 217 and 2 or
like
something.
that.
Something
You were
that.
one of those twos, right? You went 9 and 1.
9-1. Yep.
That's why he probably hates your class.
Yeah, he does. My favorite memory is probably
It's a tough bar to.
our road trip, round 2 last year in the CF playoffs to Santa Barbara. It was a great time. We had a whole day planned out, and then we won at the.
You were
buzzer.
down early.
Yeah.
You had to battle back.
Russell Weir got a game-clinching sack in the game. We all rushed
Yeah.
the field.
Didn't have that
We're
big
all-
quarterback.
Yeah, he was huge. Yeah, we were all having fun on the ride home. It was a great time. So I'd say that.
All right. We'd like to give some love to the staff. Who's your favorite teacher and why?
That's a tough question.
Because there's so many good ones.
Yeah.
I hope that's the reason why, right?
Got a lot of great teachers at
Shall we go
CDM.
Yeah, you can go first. Let me think about it.
I'm gonna go Coach Pearsall, who's our defensive coordinator.
Okay.
We
Having
always,
the coach as your teacher is the
yeah,
best.
he's
I
our
had a
history
couple
coach.
of those,
And,
right?
well, we talk about history, but sometimes we get talking about football and scheme and film and
Right.
a little off topic sometimes, but it makes it fun.
That's the key. If you've got a teacher who's also a coach and you're not feeling the lesson, just drop football and you can get him
Yeah.
sidetracked.
He also
so
loves
easily.
talking about cooking and food. He's a big food connoisseur too. So and he likes traveling.
Get them to
so.
talk about their passions,
Yeah.
and they'll forget all about the
Passionate,
lesson. We
yeah.
did that all the time back in the day.
I also have Coach Pearsall, so he's a great teacher.
Okay.
We watch a lot of film and stuff in his class.
Yeah, he'll
but-
throw it on the board.
Yeah. But,
So, like, if you have a Thursday night game, does he just give you some busy work and he's watching film in class?
He'll
I
like
don't
come
get
up to
in
me and
trouble.
like I look up and he's like, hey, you're good on the scheme, right? Like you know right
I
there.
got
I'm
it.
like,
I get it.
So, what's on the music playlist right now or before a game?
oh,
Do you have the headphones on and you're getting all
before
fired
a
up?
game, I actually like to, stay calm before a game. I don't like to listen to rap and all that stuff, but
All right.
Well,
like
you
a
guys
lot of-
suggested Doobie Brothers, right, today?
Yeah, I like a lot of 70s, 80s.
That's awesome.
You know, like Fleetwood Mac.
Oh,
that stuff.
nice.
Dude, and then you brought Hall & Oates last year.
Yeah.
I like that type of music too. I like country music too.
Yeah.
But before a game, my favorite song is Phil Collins, "In the Air Tonight."
Oh, you're going deep.
yeah,
You're getting your
yeah.
mind right. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, focused. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. This year's CoronaDelMar football team versus last year's. Who's winning?
I got this year.
I got this year for sure.
You can't,
really?
you can't go get yourself. I mean, I'd
Yeah.
bet on us.
Well, you're on last year's team,
Yeah, that's true.
and you
That's
both
true.
started.
That's true. I think we got a great culture going this year, and
Yeah.
I think we're a little more mature up front. So
All right.
I think we'd have a little bit of
Yeah, we have a lot of guys coming back. You know, we have 3 guys on the O-line coming back, so it's
Yeah.
definitely more mature than last year, for sure.
I got a bonus question
Okay.
because I want to hear what the Newport Harbor guys are going to say. Best spot to grab a meal in Newport Beach. And I'll give what place I love? Giuliano's.
Giuliano's,
Gotta go there, right?
that's not in Newport Beach. So
No, but-
there's one in Gardena, one in Torrance.
Anytime you can go to Giuliano's, remember? Oh,
Well, I
man.
agree. I just
Yeah.
think
That
you're
food
stepping
your
up to
dad
the
brought
gas, but
last
that's
year was
all right.
great.
I got my place.
Okay.
It's called Mario's Butcher and Deli. It's on Bristol.
Okay.
And it's like Newport Beach,
Costa Mesa.
Yeah.
It's the best smash burger I've ever had in my life.
Really?
You guys got to get there.
Do they make it like Oklahoma style or whatever with onions in it? Or what?
Yeah, it's like mustard, mayo, ketchup,
Oh.
pickles. It's really good.
On
It's
it.
Ooh.
my favorite place to go. So.
I've actually never been there, but I would say probably Chronic Taco is a good place.
Oh, nice. Nice.
That's by my
Taco.
old
Yeah.
neck of the woods.
Yeah.
All right, we are on to the cup challenge.
We want to finish this food.
I was
first?
gonna say, do you want to dust this last
Let's do
one
it. Let's do it.
and do
put
the
a
cup
little bit.
challenge,
I'll do a little bit.
Come on. Let's go.
or do you want to do the cup challenge first?
I say we finish the wing.
Yeah, we
The
just
last
finished it.
one.
You guys gonna do it?
Yeah.
All right.
Which one's this called, Dole?
Barely milk left.
This
Yeah,
one
I have
is.
sip left.
Had the-
We have more milk in there. Chocolate milk.
Like yelling at.
I'm not putting much.
Apollo?
Yeah, this is Apollo.
All right, you're gonna feel like you're on the way to the moon, so it's a properly named or appropriately. All right, we got people looking in the window. Oh boy, here we go.
That was a generous.
You will remember us tomorrow, I
That was
promise.
generous.
Well, that's all right. How you doing?
Is any, when do you apply for your, I'm an engineer.
Go online.
Online? Perfect. Have a great one, guys.
Thank you. See, everybody just walks in the studio. We're live on air. No
Uh-oh.
problem. All right,
Apollo.
let's do this. What are we
let's do it.
toasting
Way too
to?
much.
Oh, Apollo's here.
Healthy season. I want you guys to get through the season.
Yeah.
Great healthy season for CDM.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do
And
it.
just have a good time. Enjoy your senior year. All right, guys. Good luck. All right. So far, so good.
I feel like the last one was way worse.
Is this a delay?
It has to be because I'm not feeling this
I
one
don't
at all.
feel it yet.
Yeah.
That's what the low sour guy said.
Oh, we
The
did?
green was worse than the last.
Way worse.
This
Oh,
one's actually
it's
not
not
bad.
bad. It's
Oh, you're good.
It's not as bad. It's not as bad.
Yeah, give it a second, right?
It's way more different than red salsa.
Different color.
It hits.
Sharon is the salsa connoisseur.
Yes.
All right. Well, before it hits, why don't we get this cup thing started? Oh, here we got to see body language. It's like when we're doing gassers and you can see your players
Yep.
dying on the field.
All right.
So you guys know the drill. We explained it before. You're going to stack them like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then collapse it. And when you're done, we will stop the timer.
All right.
All right? You want to just start them? Say so.
All right. Hang on. Go. And they're off.
Slow and steady. Now, remember, you got 4. You got to do one more row. That's okay. Just keep going. Yeah, there you go. Precision. I love it. Now collapse it. Stop. Ooh, good time. Good time. You're in the
Excellent
mix. No, we
time.
can't tell you until I'll tell you off air.
All right.
Because other people are gonna.
I will say that's a great time.
You're looking
Outstanding
good.
time.
Anything we want to end on, Coach?
That one wasn't that bad. I'm good.
Yeah, that one
Yeah,
was. Yeah. I think 8 and 9, right? The
Yeah,
bomb and
I
that,
think
that
these
green
two.
one. Oh,
Put that at 8.
well,
Just a
gentlemen.
quick, yeah. So hey, guys, a couple things. We want to thank you for coming in.
Thank you,
obviously, as a token of our
Got some shirts,
appreciation,
too.
we got you some shirts.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
We got you some hats. Taryn, why don't you
Awesome.
show them those hats, those Sunset Rewind hats?
Nice.
And then we got you the honorary Sunset Rewind Ring of Fire.
Oh.
Go ahead and hold that up for finishing.
There we go. Oh, we
really
do?
just for
Where are they
participating.
supplied?
You each, no, they get one
No,
each
no,
turn.
Harvard, yeah.
You just
Yeah, I'm showing them which one they want.
I'll take the
Oh,
you can-
okay.
well go with the more CDM colors because Harbor's coming in next.
They're the
What's
navy.
color, though, bro?
Yeah, well, there's only one left.
We'll go lighter.
Man, I'm colorblind. Stop making fun of my disability.
Thank you.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Yeah, hold it up, show it
survived,
off.
yeah.
Yeah, wear that to practice.
You survived the Sunset Rewind
Yeah.
Ring of Fire.
Barely.
So one last thing, a lot of people are asking us what's going on for next year. As of right now, we've reached out to all the teams. We've got LoSal in, Harbor in, and CDM in. We're looking to get a couple other teams.
Yeah.
If it happens, we will announce that. But at the very least, we got you three. We're looking forward to adding some more. But if not, we'll just ride this wave with you guys. We wish you guys the best of luck.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to following you guys this year. And
Remember to like and subscribe, Sunset Rewind on YouTube, and we are on X as well as Instagram at Sunset_Rewind. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us
you
today.
for
We
having us.
appreciate it
For having
greatly.
us, yeah.
Have a great season. Have a great summer. Take care, and God bless.
Thank you.
let's go.
Sweating.
I know. You guys did it, man.
Yeah, I know.
That's awesome.